Secrets to building a fitness model body. Guys, this video is gonna be crazy. Today I'm gonna be interviewing one of my good friends, Mr. Reuben Brooks, also known as Approved by Brooks. This guy's phenomenal. He's been featured on Men's Health, bodybuilding.com, and he's gonna be sharing a lot of game on how to transform your body and be movie too. Magazine cover ready and movie cover ready if you want to be. I see him already requesting to jump on. I'm gonna let him in. Let's see. All right, he'll be on in just a second, y'all. Let's see. Sometimes it's a little. There he is. What's up, King?
What's up, man? How are you today?
Man, I'm good. About you?
I'm doing wonderful, man. Wonderful. It's a beautiful day out here in San Diego.
Man, I see the views behind you. It's looking
You
nice
know,
out there.
doing a little something, something.
Hey, I see you. I be looking at you on your IG stories. I'm like, yeah, he's out there living good. It looks nice out there. How do you like it?
Man, it's beautiful. It's getting me motivated for summer, man. Summer down here is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a shirtless summer. It's gonna be a
Right.
fitness model summer. You know, you already know the drill.
Right. Does it get cold out there though? This might be a crazy question, but does it get cold in
No,
San Diego?
it does at nighttime. Yeah, sometimes like during the
Mm,
winter time, at night it
mm,
does get a little chilly, and you'll just have to put on like a light jacket. But other than that,
mm.
it's beautiful. So in the winter, the
Yeah.
sun will come out. It'll get up to about
Mm,
70 degrees or so. And then at
right.
nighttime, you switch clothes and then you put on a whole different outfit at night to go out.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You've been out there for how long now? Because I know you were here in Atlanta at one point, right?
I'm
And
born and raised
so,
in Atlanta.
okay,
So,
okay.
yeah, born and raised in Atlanta. And then I've been out here for the past, I'm going to say 4.5 years now. So it's been a
Mm.
minute. Yeah, it's been great.
Man, that's crazy. That's awesome, man. And so I was just telling everybody before you jumped on, we're going to be talking about the fitness model body, secrets to building a fitness model body with you. I'm going to I'm going to put this little thing down in the comments below. And so just in case anybody wants to ask any questions,
Okay.
give me 1 second. Drop your questions below. All right. And as everybody jumps on, feel free to let us know where you're watching from too. All right. Let's see. I want to pin this thing. All right, got it.
Got it?
Yeah, perfect. So with that said, man, it's cool, chill. We just go talk game about fitness.
Yeah.
One of the biggest reasons I want to interview a lot of fitness influencers because I want to be able to expose and show people who's official in the industry. It's kind of like you got Jay Jackson official, and so it's like I want to talk to people who are literally official fitness influencers and show people what it's really like when you work with a fitness influencer and what you
Yeah.
should expect.
Yeah.
And so with that said, I know you kind of got into it just a minute ago, as far as like you being born in Atlanta. And so where I want to start from is your backstory, because
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure you weren't always fitness model ready, right?
No, no, not at
Everybody,
all.
there you go. So everybody has a backstory that allowed them to be able to get, propelled to where you are now. And so
Hmm.
let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about your backstory.
Yeah, man. Funny story, man. I remember this like it was yesterday. This girl in
Mhm.
elementary school, she called me Turkey Chin because I had two chins. I never forgot
Oh
that.
no.
And that was the start of it. It started with the woman, and it started being making fun of me, right? So,
Right.
so
That's
that's where
common
it
story.
started, right? And
Mhm.
so that's how I got involved with fitness, just in general. No, well, even before that, my mom owned a health food store, and so I was all around. I was always around healthy eating, a healthy way of living. My mom's vegetarian, and I was always around just a healthy lifestyle.
Mhm.
So I decided to go to college and get my degree in exercise science, graduated with a Bachelor of Science from Valdosta State University. And from there, I decided to get my first job right out of school. And I was the health and wellness coordinator for Verizon Wireless. And so we worked at the corporate office. We kept all the employees in tip top shape. offering them nutrition advice along with workout programs during their lunch break so that they can stay in shape. These employees are sitting down all day, and so the company had their own wellness program, which was really cool. And from there, I decided that I wanted to go to a different direction for a little bit. And I just wanted to just broaden my horizon, and I went into pharmaceutical sales.
Gotcha.
Excuse me. I did pharmaceutical sales for 3 years, and I got out of the industry once our company started selling pain medication. And I was like, well, this isn't for me. I'm more of the holistic route. So let me kind of do something and take a risk on myself and go all in with health and fitness. I saved a little bit of money, and I was like, well, let me just go all in and let me take a chance on myself and teach everybody what I know and actually use my degree to its fullest availability. And that's when I really decided to go all in with online fitness coaching. And that's, in summary, that's pretty much my backstory.
Wow, that's a hell of a story too.
Yeah.
So you got the turkey chin, right? You back when you were in school, and you got the turkey chin. So were you? I'm assuming you were like a heavy guy, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, what was that transformation like? Like she says, "Hey, you got a turkey chin." What in your mind said, "Okay, it's time to get in shape"? Like what steps did you
I'm about to
start
show
taking?
her. Yeah, I was like, I'm about to show her. She ain't about to call me no turkey chin. You know how when you're in school and you have the summer break and you want to come back after summer break looking all fly and fresh. So my motive was like, I'm about to lose this weight over summer, and I came back and lost the weight.
Wow. And what steps? You don't have to go exactly into every step. Like if you had to boil it down to like 2 or 3 things that you did, what steps did you take to like get the weight off and start transforming your body?
Well, I was so young at the time, so all I did was just run. You know, that every day I just ran, and I did 2.5 miles a day. My neighborhood was a 2.5 mile loop, and so every day I just ran. I didn't watch my diet. I didn't do anything crazy. I just ran, and I did crunches, and that was that, right? But that pretty much sparked the momentum of me just doing something, you know, and even to this day, I tell my clients, you need to be doing something. I don't care how busy you are, do something.
Right, 100%. Now, I know, because I've kind of heard you share your story in bits and pieces, right? Before you went into standing on stage as a men's physique model, a competitor. And you went through a stage in your life where, you know, you were kind of partying with your friends and drinking and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
And you probably weren't in the best of shape then, right?
Nope.
And then something clicked. I'm not sure what that was that made you say, I want to get in like super good shape, like fitness model shape. Like let's talk about that, man. And before we do, for everybody who's on right now, we are talking about the secrets, the fitness model secrets, okay, to being able to transform your body, all right, with Mr. Reuben Brooks. So let's dive into it.
Yeah, so I went through a phase where during college where I was just partying, hanging out, having fun, just chilling, not worried about anything else. And then just got to the point where I just wanted to challenge myself. I just wanted to separate myself from the party scene. Even while I was in college, I felt like I was just destined for something else. I know that kind of sounds cheesy, but I felt like, you know, I was literally following the crowd, doing what everybody else was doing in college. And so I had one of my best friends at the time, and he's still my best friend today. His name's Ryan. We had a biology class together, and we decided to just start becoming training partners. And from us training together, I decided, okay, I'm about to do a fitness show. Like I saw people who I looked up to, people like Ryan Terry, people like Steve Cook, people like Sean Stafford, just well put together men, you know? And I was like, well, they look good, they're fitness models. I want to have a life like that, right? And so I did my first show with the WBFF. I turned pro with them as well, went to Worlds Las Vegas and got fourth with them in the world competition. And from there, I was just like, well, let me just keep the ball rolling. You know, with fitness, it's called a fitness journey because there's a lot of ups and downs. And even as coaches, we go through the same thing as well. There's a lot of ups and downs until you get to that point of just coasting, right? And that coasting is you just being in alignment with walking and talking with, I'm sorry, get in alignment with everything that you're preaching about, right? And you just really internalize on a deeper level. And that's pretty much where I'm at today, of just internalizing everything that I share with my clients and my audience and just living it and being the model, right? Being a fitness model is you being the model of what you're actually communicating to your clients. And for me, a fitness model isn't just being some pretty boy taking pictures for magazines and stuff like that. It can be, but when you're the model for what you're trying to communicate across to your clients.
Ooh, that's big.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
And for real quick, I think that's huge what you just said, as far as like there's a lot of ups and downs. And I don't hear a lot of influencers, fitness influencers, talk about that. Like there will be ups and downs.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that for a quick second. Like what's your thoughts on the ups and downs of, like, you know, being able to, you know, get in really good shape and being able to sustain, you know, a body and good quality health?
Truthfully, you just go through life, you know, and as life, everything comes in the season, right? And so you go through life, you age a little bit, you meet new friends and new people who want to go out. You meet a new girl who wants to go on trips or eat late night dessert and have popcorn and wine, right? So there's a new set of challenges, right? And at every level, there's a new set of challenges. And as the model, you have to become better at each level, right? And so for me, it was just understanding what these challenges are, and also understanding that I've been through something similar like this in my past, right? What did I do then? And what you'll realize is that, or what I realized is that, not everything that worked back then will also work for me now, because I'm at a new level and different stage of my life, right? So with that being said, it's also just leveling up and hiring new coaches, people who have been there and done that with a bigger mindset, a bigger vision, and so that you can really get that support and accountability that you need to stay on track. And with that, even then, you're not on it 100% until you really internalize it with your life and ingrain it with your lifestyle and becomes habitual, right? And so those are the kind of ups and downs I was talking about, just natural life progression, getting older, going out with new set of friends, you know, new levels, new devils. You have more money, so you want to play around a little bit more, stuff like that. And so, yeah, that's it.
Man, you really just dropped some game. I don't think a lot of people really understand what you just said, but that's like a lot of game right there. That's game that people should have to pay for, real time.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about why do you, if you do, why do you feel like it's important to have a coach? Because I did hear you mention having a coach or a mentor. What's the importance of having a coach or a mentor to you?
There's a ton. I mean, if you're trying to achieve something and you know you can't do it on your own, then you need help, right? And if you've been trying to achieve something and you still haven't gotten that result, that means your ego is too big and you still need help, right? So at all stages of life, like for myself, if there's a weak link in or a chink in my armor, I'm looking to get that polished out so that I can become a little bit more flawless, right? Or less flawless. So like my goal for myself is I have a coach in 4 aspects of my life. I have a mental coach, I have a business coach, I have a financial coach, and then I also recently I have a fitness coach, right? So every coach also needs a coach. And so
that's true.
I have somebody that I check in with for my macros, and I send him pictures every day. The same process I put my clients through, I get put through myself, because when I'm on the journey along with my clients, I can understand what they're going through on a deeper level, and I can resonate with them, and I can talk to them on that level. I'm not talking to them above it. I'm not talking to them below it. I'm meeting you where you're at and telling you, hey, I understand. Get back on track, right? So whatever you're going through right now, it's okay. I understand. Get back on track, because the goal is the goal. we use the goal as a North Star. And having a coach will help you understand that no matter what you're going through, you have a North Star, and your eyes should always be focused on that North Star. If you get off track or whatever happens in your life, the coaches should reaffirm you to say, hey, look at that North Star. Let's get back on track. Let's keep the ball rolling. Life is going to happen regardless. There's a weekend every single weekend. There's always going to be a holiday. There's always going to be a birthday. There's always going to be something going on with the kids or the girlfriend or with the wife or whatever. Get back on track. Right? And until you master that, that's when it becomes really ingrained with your lifestyle. And that's why I said it's all a journey, right? Because those things never go away. There's always going to be a Friday night. There's always going to be a Saturday night. There's always going to be Super Bowl Sunday. So it's just mastering life and navigating through life. And once you understand what to do, how to do it, when to do it, why you're doing it, and understand it at that level, that's when you'll become a little bit more masterful at it.
Man, dropping game. Man, that's huge. Like, I think so many people just think, you know, being able to look like a fitness model or losing belly fat, they think there's just diet, workout routine. But you haven't said anything about how much you're lifting. You haven't said anything about what you're eating. It's here.
Yeah.
Like, it starts here.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely. It's changing the mindset also from a short-term goal to long-term goals. And I think that's, if anybody who's listening to this, if you aren't investing right now in yourself financially too, you might still be thinking more short-term. People who invest think long-term, right? And when you invest your finances in an IRA account, 401k account, stocks and bonds, crypto, whatever, you're thinking long-term. The same type of mindset has to be brought for your physical body as well. So thinking long-term when it comes to your goals. When you look at your bank account in 30 years from now, what do you want to see, right? When you look at your body 30 years from now, what do you want to see? It's the same type of mindset. And so how you do anything is how you do everything. And if you're thinking long-term here, you're going to think long-term there.
Right. Ooh, that's major game right there. Amanda says, amen. She understands too. I'm telling you, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So before we move into the next part, can you drop us some fire right now? I wasn't expecting for you to go this deep. This is good. This is real good.
I'm not even trying, man. This is just literally how I live my life. You know, it's just, I do this. I have conversations like this with my clients all day, and I love it. Right, just love it. So it's fun for me.
Yeah, I love it, man. And so everybody who's watching right now, who may watch the video again, we're talking to Mr. Reuben Brooks. All right, talking about how to build a fitness model physique. Now, Reuben, the next thing I want to ask you is, there's so many different things out there. I feel like we live in the information age, right? You got Instagram, you got YouTube, you got Facebook. There's so many different platforms where you can find information about nutrition and exercise. What are the most, I'll say, top 3 most common mistakes do you see a lot of people make in terms of being able to build their body to look how they want it to look good naked, or just lose weight in general? What are those top 3 mistakes you see a lot of people make?
Well, I'll just tell you the top 1 mistakes is listening to everybody else around you and following what everybody else is doing instead of looking for the truth of what you're looking to accomplish, right? And finding somebody that's actually done it, right? When you find the truth and the philosophy behind what's really going on, you'll no longer be confused about blog posts, about Instagram models doing it, about all these crazy workouts, because you understand what's really happening. And so that's just the number 1 mistake. I believe that segments into nutrition, into working out, into your mindset, right? So my advice would be to look for the truth and understand the philosophy behind it. And once you understand the philosophy, then you can understand, okay, here's the philosophy, but now I can add in other layers on top of the philosophy, right? So if we go into the nutrition route, the philosophy is you need to pay attention to your calories. You need to pay attention to your macronutrients, right? The different layerings on top of the philosophy is intermittent fasting, carb cycling and all the strategies on top of the underlying philosophy, right? And
Right,
so
right,
once you understand those two things, you understand the model. And
right.
I changed my perspective, and I help my clients change their perspective to looking for the model of things instead of trying to find the strategy. Understand the framework of it and how it works. Then, if we need to, add on more strategies for an added effect. Most people start off with strategies and not understanding the philosophy when they're trying to lose weight. So if you're brand new and you're starting a fitness journey, a lot of people will start off with intermittent fasting without knowing the philosophy behind how to lose weight loss in the first place, how to lose weight in the first place. They'll start off with carb cycling. They'll start off with keto. I'm not saying that that is bad. None of that's bad because it's giving somebody who was doing nothing some type of structure. And that's where you want to start off anyways. You need to follow some type of structure because if you weren't doing nothing in the past, having structure is going to help you get results. And that's just level one. That's the first part of your journey. Once you go through that journey, you'll understand and you'll learn, hopefully, what's under that, which is the philosophy.
That's true. So it's like they need to understand like what are the principles of what really makes it work, right?
Yes.
And then they can kind of add on whatever tactic they want to use or strategy that they want to use, whether it's the keto, then you got fasting, and then you have what's another way? Veganism. Like all of these are like different strategies and tactics of being able to get the same result, but it's still built on the same philosophy, like weight loss. Right.
Yeah. And when you lead with strategies, that's also short-term thinking.
That's true.
Right? When you lead with the philosophy, that's long-term thinking. When you understand the principle. Like, for instance, people hear about Bitcoin or, stocks and stuff like that, and they're trying to make a quick buck. They're leading with strategies of which crypto account is doing the best right now, right? And not zooming out and understanding the philosophy. Like, Bitcoin is more of a long-term investment strategy. Dogecoin is something that's short-term. Use the 80-20 principle to understand both of those, right? Put most of your money in Bit, then a little bit into Dogecoin, where you're not worried about losing that money, and there you have your balance. That's it.
Oh, you dropping game about how to make money too.
Man, I also coach coaches, so it's fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
If you want to talk, you can talk about that for a quick second. Like how do you help? Is it trainers in person or is it like online?
Yeah. So any coach, nutrition, personal trainers, holistic coaches, anybody who is looking to build a business online, right? Once again, you need to understand the philosophy of how to build a business. And so I teach people the blueprint, and my program is called the Fit Boss Blueprint because you need to understand what you're doing, and then you can add other layers on top of it. Once again, going back to my analogy, a lot of people go for the quick strategies, even when building a business. They'll start posting workout videos every single day. They'll start getting on their stories, getting on their live, but they don't have the back end of it, right? How do I get my clients results? How do I keep my clients happy? How do I get testimonials and referrals? How do I make this a real business, right? And that is the back end of it. And once you understand the philosophy of that, then you can add in more layers and strategies on top.
Woo. That's what it's all about, guys. You gotta have a foundation first before you start adding all these different strategies and tactics in. It's universal in business, in fitness, in relationships, in your spiritual life. It's everywhere. There's always principles, then there's always strategies that follow along after.
Yeah. So, universal truths. That's what I like to call it. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. And so anybody who's watching right now, guys, we are talking to Mr. Reuben Brooks about how to build a fitness model physique, talking to a person that's actually done it. All right. So with that said, what I want to roll into next, Reuben, is the fitness model protocol. Right. So I know a lot of times when I speak to influencers, they have some type of 3-step or 5-step or 4-step protocol they use. What's the fitness model protocol? If somebody came to you and they're like, Reuben, I'm ready to step on stage, or I'm ready to get on Men's Health magazine. What are those steps that you would take that person through to get
Yep.
that physique?
Yep. Easy. So 3 steps. You need the right strategy, which is your training and your nutrition. What
Mm-hmm.
type of workouts you're doing that's fun, efficient, respectful of your time, and
Right.
workouts that's going to give you results, right? The second
Right.
part to that is your nutrition, what type of food you're eating and in what quantities, but food you
Powerful.
actually enjoy eating so it doesn't feel like a boring diet. If it feels like a
Right.
boring diet, it will never be sustainable. I don't care if you're trying to get ripped for stepping on stage or whatever. You have to understand that principle, right?
Right.
So that's called your strategy, your training and your nutrition. The
Right.
second key is your mindset. And this is whatever goal you
Mm-hmm.
have is staying focused on it all the way through to completion. That's it. You want to step on stage? Go, do it.
Right.
Right? You want to get the cover model? Don't stop until you get it. Right? You want to be ripped and shredded this summer and be in a bikini. Right? You want to wear a thong bikini this summer? Go
Right.
do it. Like buy it now. Buy the riskiest bikini. Like you know what I'm saying? Like go get it.
Yeah.
And don't stop until you're able to put it on. That's it. And one other thing about the mindset is that a lot of people, once again, it's a short term and long term thinking. It doesn't matter how fast you go. What matters is that you finish it. And if anybody's ever played sports or ran track before, my analogy that I have with this is just run through the line, right? You can sprint if you want to, you can jog if you want to, you can walk if you want to, but what matters most is that you cross the finish line. And that's the mindset,
Yeah.
right?
That's
The
awesome.
last key is accountability. And this is where a coach really comes into play at because a lot of clients have this vision of themselves. They have this goal, they have this dream. And this is the client at the highest vision of themselves.
Right.
And what's going to happen is that you need a coach that's going to hold you accountable, not to where you're at right now, but to the highest vision of yourself. This is
Ooh.
yourself 2.0, right? And when I look at my clients, I don't see anything else other than the end outcome, right? So whatever excuse they come to me with, I don't see it. I see where you're at. I see the fitness model. I see you in a bikini, right? This is just temporary. Whatever you're going through this weekend is temporary. We're at the end outcome. We're looking at the North Star right here, right? And it's me holding you accountable to that North Star, reminding you of why you want it, and making sure you're on track and on pace to get it. And so those are the 3 steps: strategy, training and nutrition, mindset, finishing it all the way through to completion. And then last but not least, accountability, making sure you have someone in your corner that actually cares about you, has your best interest in mind, and will hold you accountable to the end outcome at your highest version of yourself.
That's powerful. And I know you've done a ton of mindset work on yourself and personal development.
Oh yeah.
What's the importance of, because I know you talk about the end goal, right? And that's like
Yeah.
vision.
Yeah.
What's the importance of helping or just somebody having a clear vision of what they want to accomplish? What's the importance of having a vision?
That's more important than everything. Having you seeing yourself at the end result is more important than anything else. Because when you see yourself at the end result and you actually accept yourself at the end result, everything else will start coming to you easily and more naturally, and you won't have to try as hard. Everything will start naturally starting to happen. It won't be forced to go and do the cardio because the goal is bigger than the current work itself to get there. Right?
So
And
powerful.
so when
Yeah.
you imagine yourself
Oof.
looking amazing at the beach, when you imagine yourself being the best wife or the best husband, right? That is bigger than the current work that's in front of you. And that is the why, right? And when you remind yourself of that vision of how you want to look, how you want to feel, how you want to act at the end outcome, you'll start naturally. It's just a natural occurrence. You'll start naturally doing it with the least amount of effort possible. And it'll just become more ingrained into you. So if anybody is on a journey right now, think reverse engineer the process. That's it.
Yeah.
What is the end version? How do you want your life to be? You know, when I say you need to really get this ingrained with your lifestyle, it's how am I acting at the end of my fitness journey? Am I every day? Am I eating like this every single day? Right? Am I excited to go to the gym in the morning and do my cardio? Am I excited to stay on point during the week and hitting my macros and hitting my meals and just being an example, not only for myself, being the model, right? You got to be the model, being the model for people around me and for myself, for my wife, for my kids, for my family, whatever it is, right? A lot of people that I work with, a lot of people that I work with, they're also in the health industry, like a lot of nurses, a lot of doctors, right? They need to be models themselves.
That's true.
There's a lot of overweight nurses out there, right? And I tell them, like, you're the model. You can't be walking around with high blood pressure and looking like how you're looking when you're supposed to be, and you have to tell somebody else you need to lose weight.
Right. So they have, the nurse has high blood pressure, telling the person that's in the bed next to him, you have high blood pressure.
Exactly.
Like, it's just not going to work.
Right. And they will look at you like you're crazy. Like you're crazy. You're like, I'm not going to, this person's trying to tell me lose weight. This person needs to lose weight. It's like going to LA Fitness and getting advice from the fat personal trainer. Right? That's exactly what it is.
That's so true. It's just incongruent. And so it's like, I think that's one of the biggest things. A lot of people, they want certain things in their life, but when they're trying to, maybe let's say a husband, he's trying to influence his family to start being active, but he's never being active. He's not in shape. You know, he's not leading by example. And from what I found, when you lead by example, people have no choice but to follow suit because they see and respect that you're serious about what you're doing.
Yes.
You know, when somebody see Reuben Brooks stand on stage or on social media, on Instagram, they're like, damn, this guy is living by example. There's no room for, can he really help me?
Right.
They know you can.
Right.
So I feel like that respect is built in when you live by example.
Yeah. Once again, it's fitness model, being the model, right?
Whew.
That's it. That's it. And even for coaches who want to start coaching other people, you need to be in shape.
Yes.
A lot of people don't talk about this that often, but I don't care how many degrees you have or how many certifications you have. People are visual first. And if you don't pass that first test, their business is going to go elsewhere. That's it.
That's true. That's so true. Man, this has been big. This has been really good. Guys, everybody who's still on, we're talking to Mr. Reuben Brooks about how to build a fitness model physique. And as you guys can see, we haven't said anything about lifting a dumbbell or a barbell or eating chicken and broccoli or nothing, right? It's what's going on in here. It's about the model of how you view yourself. It's about having a model that's going to not just work now, but something that you can sustainably do long term.
Yeah.
Right. And so that said, I want to segment into the last part, right? Because this has been really good so far. So anybody that may be watching right now and they're in a place where they're ready to transform their body. They're in a place where they're ready to look better, feel good about themselves, have more energy, get that respect that they want because of their appearance, right? What will be the 3 steps that you'd have them take leaving this video to start help moving in the right direction of transforming their body and life? What would be those 3 steps?
Yeah, number 1, know what you want. That's it. What do you want? What is the outcome? A lot of people aren't clear on what the outcome is. What are you willing to do in order to get the outcome? Is number 2. Right? What do you want? What are you willing to do? And then you just have to make the decision to go all in. Right? So that's it. It all comes down to making the decision. Like, this is what I want. I'm willing to give up this. Let's go. This direction, take action. Right? So taking action is number 1 thing. Right? You're not gonna get the result if you're not taking the action. So it's understanding what you want, what you're willing to give up to get what you want. If that means that I can't have wine every single night in order to have a 6-pack, if that means I have to cut out the popcorn and Monday nights I'm watching The Bachelor with my girlfriend, I'm gonna cut it out. Like, that's what I'm willing to give up in order to get what I want, right? And then it's making the decision and staying committed to the end outcome.
Ooh, man, dropping game. Dropping game. They need to make like a bars emoji. You know how they have emojis and everything else? They need to have an emoji that says bars, like some kind of bar or something.
Bars, right?
That'll
That'd be
be
fire.
good. Right, right. Yo, Reuben, this has been amazing, man. Like really, and I appreciate you taking that time out of your day to jump on with me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Anybody who may be watching right now or watching later on down the road, how can they get in touch with you and learn more about what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. For anybody who's looking for fitness coaching or business coaching, just send me a DM. Approved by Brooks, right? If you want to see some of my client results, go to approvedbybrooks.com for fitness. If you want some business help, go to approvedbybrooks.com/boss, BOSS, and then you'll see some more of my client results. So those are the two ways you can work with me. I'm taking on clients right now. I'd be more than happy to work with you, only if you're serious and you're committed to the end outcome. I'm only taking,
Right.
I'm at a point in my life, I only take on people who's willing to do it. Like,
Yeah.
that's it, you know,
That's,
because I know what
yeah.
I'm bringing to the table. I want to see if you're ready to take things to the next level, and I want to see what you have to bring to the table. I need your commitment, I need your discipline, I need your focus, and I need your communication, right? That's it.
Right. Man, I love it. And this is on Instagram, right? They can reach
Yeah,
out to you on Instagram. All
yeah,
right,
so yeah,
awesome.
just link is in my description.
Love it. Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you and your time. If there's ever anything you need from me, you can always reach out to me, brother. I'm here for you.
Absolutely, man. I enjoy our friendship.
Absolutely. All right,
Yeah,
now. Well, I'll talk to you soon. And hey, guys, until next time, talk soon.
peace.
Peace. Guys, amazing, amazing live video with my guy, Reuben Brooks. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop me some fire emojis down below. Let me know that you enjoyed it. But also, guys, again, head over to Approved by Brooks if you want to go follow my boy, Reuben Brooks. All right. And if you're new to my content, I'm Jay Jackson Official. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, pretty much everything. It's Jay Jackson Official, Jay Jackson Official. And if you're looking to flatten your stomach, get rid of the belly fat, get a six pack, whatever it may be, I'm also the author of Gut to Abs, which you can go find over on Amazon.com. And hey, you're gonna find a lot of secrets inside that book on how to flatten your stomach and just completely transform your body. To be honest, all right. Well, other than that, guys, you'll see this video on my Instagram as well as my YouTube. I'm going to post a video so that you guys can have access to it. And if you have any questions about nutrition, fitness, whatever it may be, feel free to reach out to me also. All right, I'm out. Peace.